John today spoke of the draft and how many draftable grades the 49ers have. He did not give an exact number, but he did say that the 49ers have given out fewer first-round draftable grades than they did last year, but that this draft as a whole has the same amount, roughly the same amount of draftable players, so draftably graded players from rounds 1 to 7 as the event last year. Listening to John Lynch talking about the complexion of this NFL draft.
Yes, I think it will. Now, I will say we're just about the same number of players draftable. Our first round grades are down. I don't want to give an exact number, but we're down a little bit in terms of the first round grades. But, it's something we talked about at league meetings. Can't blame these kids. There's ample opportunity to go back. Everybody always says college was the most fun I ever had. And now they're being presented with a lot of motivation to stay. And I think it's something we have to look at as a league, how we're going to address that, because, you don't want to look at the college ranks. We've always looked at it as somewhat of a feeder system. Now it's almost like we're in competition, and you're seeing a lot more 25-year-old rookies. That's probably the biggest change. COVID had something to do with it, but it's also the opportunity for these guys to stay and make good money doing what they're doing. I don't have all the answers there, but I do believe it's something as a league we have to pay a lot of attention to.
So NIL has changed not only college football, but it's changed how the draft process works in pro football. You heard John Lynch say we're dealing with a lot more 25-year-old rookies than before, because guys, when they're being paid legally in college, they can afford to stick around longer. They're incentivized to stay in that college atmosphere longer. The Niners last year were very, very thankful, and John Lynch even mentioned it today. They were able to get Michael Williams at only 21 years old. That's a full 4 seasons less, or 4 years less, of wear and tear on the body. And in a sport where the average career length is only about 3 years, that's true. In the NFL, the average player's career length is only about 3 years. The difference between 21 years old coming into the NFL and 25 years old coming into the league is massive in terms of value, in terms of tread on the tires. And John Lynch, obviously, then the 49ers will be calibrating and are calibrating for the changing nature of college football and how that impacts the NFL draft.